Hey guys, Bobby here. I'm on the Cheshire Lake Trail in Cheshire, Mass. It's a beautiful day. It's like 80, maybe more than 80 degrees. It's like a summer day, and so it's so nice. I was at my house getting a little sun, and I just got here now just to get a walk in. I got to work later. Yeah, I just want to say I got a few comments from some friends concerning Emmy, like that. Pray that the Lord will lead and that it's His will, and just encouraging words. So thank you for everybody who's making comments, and hoping it goes well. And so I really appreciate that. And I was just thinking this morning, I need some encouraging words. I need some, I need some encouraging words. Because I'm not going to see her until September, but every time we talk a few times on video a day. I get more attached to her, and just really starting to have a love for her. And we spent it's almost 2 months. We met on that on the Filipino Cupid dating app, and after a couple of weeks we finally met. I always talk about the dating app being a pain in the neck. It was. I was almost going to give up, but then Emmy came on, and so it's almost been about 2 months. We've been talking all the time. It's a 12-hour time difference. It's 12 hours ahead there, and when she's going to bed, I'm getting up, and when I'm getting up, she's going to bed. But we talk all the time, and I'm just becoming more close to her, and I already know I could love this girl. She's so lovable, and of course, loving somebody deeply takes time. You have to get to know them. But what I know so far is enough to get me to fly across the world to see her. So that's her smile. She's got a sense of humor. She's just really beautiful. She's kind, caring, considerate. She's Catholic, so she's in church on Sunday, and anyway, so yeah, I'm just getting to know somebody and loving them takes time, but a couple of months of being on video all the time talking to her, I already have this, a love for her already, and I know it's just gonna grow, and I have, before I see her, I'm not going till September 8th. We're still in May. June, July, August, September. So we got 3.5 months to still talk. So that our bond will just grow, And so just a beautiful day out here today on the trail. Love this trail. Great way to start the day. Hi. Just a great way to start the day. People walking and biking and rollerblading on this trail all the time. And today's Monday, so maybe it won't be as packed. The weekend's always packed. Today's Monday, so anyway, I'm by anxiety, feeling nervous. Every day gets a little less. The more I get to know Emmy, the more I care about her, the more I am all in with this, and the only thing, of course, is the process to get her here. I hope it doesn't take that long. I know it's a process, but I was thinking about getting married online. I think maybe that's what I'm gonna do. I was thinking maybe get married now. She's there, I'm here. We can get married online here. Thinking I need to go see her first. So when I go over there and spend time with her, physically there with her, after a day or two, I'll know. After one day, I'll know. We might just get married online there, make it legal, in the United States and all over, and many countries. It's a legal marriage. They have the companies that do it online, and you go on a Zoom call. You're both there. You fill the paperwork. There's a ceremony with a magistrate or whatever, and it's a legal marriage license. I might do that when I go over there and see her, and when I'm with her, I'll know. Maybe we'll do it there. We'll get married there, online. But I'm gonna wait till I see her before we do that. So. And then when we're married legally in the States, online, we have a legal marriage license. I'm hoping the process to get her here, since she's going to be already my wife, if that's how it goes, if I see her and we'll spend time together and I know that she's it, and she knows I'm it, and we get married, I'm hoping that the process to get her here won't be as long, you know, like the K1 visa, fiance visa. If we get married, we won't be fiancés, we'll be married legally. And I think the Philippines, to recognize that, they have to see that there's a real relationship, in which there is. When I get to the Philippines, it'll be 6 months since we've been talking, so I don't know, just one step at a time, but these are things I'm thinking as every day goes by. And you know, so what a nice day at the lake, man. So nice, right? It's just beautiful on this trail, and just a beautiful day, and I can't wait to see Emmy. Like, so over there it's nighttime, it's daytime here, obviously. When she wakes up, like when I go to work tonight at I gotta go in at 5, she's waking up around 6 in the morning. Usually she wakes up around 6:30 or so, 7, depending on how, you know, tired she is. Yeah, so when tonight when I go to work, I usually text her around 6 and say, hey, good morning, beautiful. And she always texts me, and so we text back and forth. And then I video call her while I'm at work, and we talk for a while. Then I deliver and I call her later. So we have kind of a system that we do all the time. And so just getting to know her, it takes time, and I want to get to know her more and more. I love her accent. She speaks English, but it's so cute. Even though she speaks English, our worlds really couldn't be more different, you know what I mean, obviously. But I just want to love that girl, protect her, take care of her, provide for her, and look at that smile every day, right, for the rest of my life. And she's so beautiful, and she has such a great heart. The Filipino women in general, I'm not saying all of them, but most of them have really good hearts. They care, they want to be Christian, they have deep Christian traditional values as far as a wife goes, and that's what I want, exactly. And she's not perfect, I'm not perfect, we're both broken, but her value system and how she wants to live is like how I want to live. And so we have 3 more months to talk on video, to get to know each other and to bond and stuff, so that's only a good thing, you know. And so I'm just excited. I'm doing these videos because I know there's other guys maybe in the States that want to go outside the United States to another country and maybe possibly meet somebody and maybe possibly marry them. I went outside the United States and I went to the Philippines. If you're a Christian man and you want a woman that has deep Christian traditional values, go to the Philippines, period. I always talk about the English is widely spoken, so if you're a guy in the United States and you're thinking about maybe I want to do that, I want to find a wife in the Philippines, there's a lot of countries you can go to, you know, like Vietnam and Thailand, I guess all that, but I mean, English isn't so widely spoken. I always say that. You have to, because if you need a translator, it's going to be so much harder. But the Filipino women are beautiful. They have such, generally, again, there's like bad people everywhere, but generally, most of the Filipino women are so nice. Just talk to them, see them. They really are just gentle and nice. They so are. And I told Emmy, I said, I know you have a great heart, and you are, she is kind, and she has a great heart, but I said, we haven't got to an argument yet. You haven't got mad at me for something I did, something stupid, right, you know? And then I'll see, you know. I think Filipino women, I was saying it in one of my videos, Filipino women don't say anything, they don't react. They just stay quiet. So whenever she's quiet, then I'll know she's mad. It's a little bit different than American women, right? American women, most of them, if they're upset, they say something. But the Filipino women, they don't. They just stay quiet. So at least I know that much, right? So I don't plan on making her upset too much. But you know, life is life. But anyway, so you know, again, at the beginning of this video, I talked about people saying, friends of mine, just give me encouraging words because I need them right now. You know what I mean? I gotta wait until September to just see her, you know, in person. And we're gonna spend 10 days there. I booked it for 12, but 2 days of flying, 10 days there. So as soon as I see her, we spend a day together. If I'm what she wants and I know she's what I want, we're gonna get married there online in the United States. We're gonna go on there's a bunch of different companies that offer that, and we can do that there, because I want her to have a marriage license, so when she applies for the visa, she's already my wife. So just pray that if it goes this direction, if it goes this way, if when I meet her physically and we see each other, then we know if that's, you know, because I can go there and maybe it's not in person, maybe it's something, maybe she won't, maybe I'm not for her, or maybe she's not for me, I don't know, but I think she is. And so anyway, but if it goes that direction, that's probably what I'm gonna do. So anyway, just every day I'm excited, nervous, all that stuff. So if you're a guy in this country, or any country, but I say the United States, go to the Philippines, get a Filipino dating app, Filipino Cupid, Christian Filipina, and they're not sponsoring me, I just mentioned them because those are the two better ones. And find a Filipino girl, and I promise you, you'll be happy with generally most of the Filipino women. They're just so kind and nice and respectful and loving. Anyway, so yeah, and if anybody decides that they never thought about going outside the country, and I'm saying go to the Philippines because they speak English and they're beautiful and they're deep Christian traditional women. If you're going to do that, leave a comment. Let me know. Say, hey, I'm going to try this. I'm going to go. I'm just going to go on a dating app. Dating app's like $50 a month. Go and see if you find somebody you connect with. Talk to some women over there and just see. It might be worth it. Maybe not. I don't know. But I wanted to go outside the country. I wanted to find somebody with, again, deep traditional Christian values and a kind, you know, humble spirit, gentle spirit, loving, faithful woman. Of course, we got to spend time to get to know each other, because just talking to her on video, of course she seems like all that, and I think that she is generally, but it's going to take time to get to know each other. There's all ducks here with little babies. Are they going to stop? Maybe come after me because I'm walking by their babies. Hi, duckies. Wait, see right there? Wait, yeah, they're right there, the little ones. Anyway, yeah, so I want a woman who wants to be a wife. You know what I mean? I say this all the time in America. I don't know what happened, but not so much anymore with most women in America. They don't want that. I don't know what happened, but anyway, so yeah, if you're a guy and you want to go outside the country, go to the Philippines, get a Christian, the Filipino Cupid dating app, and just look. You might be, I promise you'll be surprised. You know, find somebody that you connect with, you know, and it's a long process, you know, and I'm just saying, I'm doing this, I was saying just making videos is kind of therapeutic, right? Talking and everything, but I know there's other guys that are thinking, you know, yeah, I'm tired of, you know, the United States, I mean, tired of like the relationships in the United States. I want to find something with somebody with a different temperament from a different country. I know there's other guys that want to do that, and they never thought they would do it. If you see me, you're like, hey, this dude's doing it from Massachusetts. He went to the dating app, he found somebody, he's gonna fly and see her. Yeah, so you can do it if you want to. It's not for everybody, but look at that, so nice. But yeah, I just want to encourage one guy, you know, or whoever's gonna, whoever's been even, or you've been thinking about it. You know, I always say that because I was thinking about it for a while, and I didn't do anything until I found out. Well, really, when I found out my friend found a woman from Thailand and married her, I thought, man, I'm gonna do this. And then I didn't know what to do. I had no idea, and I started it. I found a dating app and all that. But I know it's a process. The thing is, I want to see Emmy right now. Today, I'd love to be with her and have lunch, and you know, but I can't. I'm not going to see her till September. Then I don't know how long it's going to be before she's going to get here. So if you're going to get into this, it's going to be a process. So just to let you know, and I'm going through the whole process. I'm yapping on, I'm rambling on a lot in these videos about, you know, like, you know, being patient, you know, and finances, but I don't care. It's all worth it. It all will be worth it. The more I get to know Emmy, she really is precious and sweet. Anyway, it'll be all worth it. So, and I always say that, I'm not saying that to try to convince myself. I know that it will be, you know, the kind of woman that she is. Look at, for years I was a drinker and irresponsible, and it took me a long time to grow up. I think men in general, it takes us forever to grow up, right? And by God's grace, maybe I've grown a little bit and I have something to offer. And so now I'm ready for somebody, and again, I've dated a bunch of girls, and so all the time, like different girls, and there was a couple I thought we could have a future with, one specifically, but it didn't work out. She didn't really want it, and or and a few other ones that I thought was possible, it just didn't work out. I don't know whose fault it was, but so I was just tired of it. And as soon as I started talking to Emmy, and I heard her heart and what she wants in life, her desires to be a wife and maybe a mother, man, it just aligned with what I want. And I thought, man, and so we've been building it ever since, building this relationship ever since, online for almost 2 months. So if you're a guy, like I said yesterday, if you've been unhappy, for a while, and you're just working, you haven't found the right girl here in America, I don't know, take a chance. Go to Philippines. You can go to Vietnam, you go to Thailand. Thailand women, I guess, are beautiful too. But I say the Philippines because they speak English. So I don't know. If anybody decides to do that, watching these videos, because I'm going to be vlogging this all the way too until I get there. I was saying I post, not only is this vlog on YouTube, but I post this on Facebook. So I'm going to vlog this all the way. And on Facebook, I'm going to vlog this all the way to the airport, to when I get over there, when I see her. But on Facebook, there's pictures of Emmy there. She's so beautiful. You'll see. There's that one of her trying to blow a kiss to me. She's just so pretty. I can't, but anyway, so you can see who she is. So I'm talking about this. She's a real girl I'm talking to, and we video all the time. You know what I mean? So, and it's just nice. I can't wait to see her, on her face and her smile. And in the morning she wakes up, she's still half asleep. I'm like, have a coffee, honey. But where she's at, she's kind of like she's in a province, not in the city. So she's got to put water. She's got to get water from the well, put it in a pot, put it on a fire that she has, like in her house. So she cooks everything on a fire, literally outside, because she's in a province outside a big city. So it takes her a while to get the coffee. She doesn't go to just, make a coffee herself in the house like we do. It's a process for her. Yeah, so she's got to get water from the well, put it in the pot, put it on the fire, literally wood and fire, heat up the water, and then she has coffee. So different than here. I told her life is going to be so radically changed because of what she's used to. She was in a big city. I guess she didn't like the big city, Manila, but she was young, I think, when she went to the big city. But she likes the province. She likes the smaller area. So, but it's like camping for us. She's got a fire. She cooks everything on a fire. She cooks rice on a fire, the sardines, corned beef, whatever. She cooks it all right on that. She's probably an awesome cook. I already know that, right? In that culture, they are the women, the mothers, and the daughters. The mothers teach the daughters how to cook, and so, yeah, I'm excited about that. Having a home cooked meal. Yeah, so yeah, today's a nice day. Beautiful day on the trail. It's always nice here. Even in the winter, it's cold, but it's nice. You know what I mean? But I like the spring and the summer, obviously. I like the fall too. But anyway, I can't wait for Emmy to be here with me one day, and maybe even if we have a child. If we have a girl, her name's going to be Bailey Ann. We already talked about it. So anyway, listen, I know I'm yapping on, but again, if you're a guy and you're watching this and you're like, that dude is going overseas, seriously, I'm going to try it. All you have to do is get the dating app. It's like $50 a month. Go on and just see. You might be pleasantly surprised at who you talk to. It might take a while. It took me a couple of weeks and I was almost going to give up. So it's not easy, but until you find somebody that it's worth doing, you know what I mean? Maybe you might not find somebody, but maybe you will. And, your life could take a different direction like mine has, in a good way. Even though I got anxiety and finances and all that, who cares? You know what I mean? I work hard, I save, So anyway, so it's a beautiful day. It's Monday. I got to work later. I'm gonna have some lunch later. I can't wait to see Emmy. I won't see her because like I said, 12 hours ahead over there. I won't see her until about 6 or 7 p.m. my time, which will be 6 or 7 a.m. her time, right? So, and then I'll see her in the morning. And she's always she's not grumpy. She's just trying to wake up, and she's always smiling. I'm like, it's okay, honey. You don't have to, you're just waking up. I know you want to smile, but anyway. I say grumpy. She's not even grumpy. She's just like, she smiles all the time. I mean, people again in the Philippines, there's not a lot of opportunity there, but they have such dignity. They have love for each other, their country. So it's not like they, she doesn't need to. She doesn't need to leave. She could find a husband there. You know what I mean? But we connect, and I think she really cares for me. Like, I know it's only been 2 months online. I get it, but it's going to take longer. We need to be together. Obviously, it's going to take time, but I think it's worth investing. I know it is so far. Unless something radically changes, then I was way wrong. But I don't think I am. But so anyway. All right, listen. I yapped on long enough. It's a beautiful day. I got to work. I got to talk to Emmy later. Yeah, if you're a guy and you decide to do this, let me know. Just make a comment. Say, listen, I'm in whatever state or whatever country. I'm gonna go outside and try to find a girl in a different country and see if you could find somebody. I don't know. Just stop there. You know what I mean? And I keep saying the same things, I guess, but I'm saying encouraging words to somebody who might want to do this, or who's thinking about it, or who doesn't even know it's available. For a long time, I didn't think you could find somebody overseas. I didn't even, again, only till I found out my friend married a girl from Thailand, and he did it. He met her online. And I'm like, wait, I could do that. And then, so you can do it. If you're tired of girls from your own country here in America, I'm tired of just the same thing. So I wanted something different. And but listen, women in America are beautiful. They're kind, loving, and considerate. They're Christian, a lot of them. But there is a huge shift where a lot of them, they don't want to be wives and anymore. I don't know what happened, but anyway, and I don't know about other countries. I can only speak for America, but so after a while, I decided, after finding out my friend found a wife in Thailand, I went to the dating app, and then here I am. Anyway, so if you're a guy and you just, again, if you're working everything and your life's kind of and you're not happy, try this. I don't know, see what happens, and leave me a comment. Say, hey, listen, my name is Bobby. You say I'm going to try it. I'm gonna get a dating app from whatever country. I say the Philippines because they're beautiful. If you're a Christian, they're deep. They have deep traditional values. Most of them, you have to vet them and search it out. Like as you talk to them and see if they're really, if their values really align with how they talk and everything. And Emmy is right on. She is so sweet and kind and just. Anyway, so listen, I got to work later. You guys. Always good talking to you guys. I hope that somebody whose life is kind of and they want to take a chance and see what can happen, and they decide to do it, and then leave me a comment. Say, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna find a girl in another country and just see, And it's not way expensive. I found a flight for $1,200. It's economy, so $1,200 that's not tons. Of course, I got to book the hotel over there, which is cheaper there too. I found a really nice one for $30 a night. I mean, that's insane. Here in America, you can't find nothing for $30, and it's like a 4-star hotel over there. So the Philippines are good in that way. It's money. It is money, And then all of the fees and stuff to get her over here. And anyway, so one day, just one step at a time. So anyway, listen. You all have a great day. I've yapped on long enough, and we will talk again soon.